This is perfectly set up for a panorama composition with all these beautiful trees all in a line. G'day guys, nothing like a walk in the park. This is a little bit different for me, this vlog. This walk in the park's about an hour from where I live, an hour and a half, and I come up here early this morning to try and capture these trees. I come through here a couple of weeks ago and noticed them, and I've seen them for quite some time, and with the light projecting through them, I thought I'd come up here and try and capture an image. Every now and then, as a landscape photography, you just see things that just stick out, and they put a thought in your mind, and that thought sits there, and eventually that thought, in your imagination, it becomes a composition. And that's pretty typical of what happened here. Driving past here a couple of weeks ago with a friend of mine, I noticed the light projecting through these trees, and it was somewhere I wanted to come back to and try and shoot. So I've come up here this morning to try and shoot these magnificent trees in this park right beside a major road. What my plan is this morning is try and capture a panorama with the symmetry of these beautiful trees all in a line, and the greenery of the grass down below, and then the foliage up on top. I'm going to set up my camera and I'm going to start firing a few images. This is perfectly set up for a panorama composition with all these beautiful trees all in a line, the symmetry and the beautiful green colour of the ground and the green foliage. I've got my camera set up on my tripod, and because I'm going for a panorama, I've ensured that I've actually got my tripod level by checking the bubble level on the top. I'm currently sitting on about half a second at f10 at ISO 100. My camera, I've got it nice and level. I'll take a series of shots moving across about 1/3. I'm going to try and make sure I go that little bit further, so that when I do edit them back in Lightroom and bring them together as a panorama, I'll make sure that I leave myself enough of the picture at the end in case I need to crop something out. So I'm going to get myself set up and fire a couple of shots. Okay, we've got a half a second on ISO 100, 2-second timer, fire the shot, hands off. Yeah. With each shot I used the self timer and ensured I was not touching the camera to keep the image as sharp as possible. My main point of focus was a tree directly in front of me. As the sunlight filtered through these beautiful trees, I set about capturing the image I'd imagined in my mind many weeks earlier. That you don't need a grand landscape or magnificent vistas, just simple compositions by photographing simple objects. Sometimes we all get a little bit carried away, and sometimes the image is right in front of you. That's it today from Patterson Park. If you've enjoyed the content of this video, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before and you like the content of this video, then please subscribe. Just want to say a big shout out to a friend of mine who mentioned me in the latest vlog that he had, and that's Verdun Rocks Photography. If you haven't been across to his channel yet, please do. He's a fantastic landscape and wildlife photographer based in Colorado. And not only that, he's a top bloke, so get across to his channel and subscribe as well. I'll see you next time.